Hi, Book Besties. I'm Sheridan.
And I'm Jordan, and together we're Sippin on Spice.
And we've been friends for over 16 years, and we absolutely love to talk all things romance books.
Yes, and so now we're going to yap about it with you. And today we want to talk about our favorite author, Liz Tomforde.
Yes.
You can find all of these books on Kindle Unlimited, but this series is one of our favorite series. It is the Windy City series, and we're going to rank what we think our top books are from it in order.
Yes, so let's get into it.
Okay, so we're going to go in order of publication. So first up, Mile High. We have 4 books out in the series.
Okay.
What number would you rank Mile High at?
Ooh, Mile High is going to be 3 for me.
3? Okay.
Yes.
And actually, I'm sorry, it is number 4 for me. I still love the story. Please don't get me wrong. All of these books are 5-star reads, but Mile High is the last just because I felt like the character growth was a little bit different. I think Liz Tomforde really refines her male leads.
Yes.
And so being book 1, it just made its way to the bottom. I feel like the first book in all series makes its way to the bottom.
That is interesting. Maybe they're just getting like everything down right.
Yes.
Like they're just starting off with book 1 and then like they perfect things from there. Okay, so why I put it at 3. Obviously there's 2 books I liked more than it, and I'll go into why I love those. It's all down to the male lead. I would say I really like book 3's female lead, Stevie. I really like her character and her character growth and her character arc and what she goes through. I thought she was a very strong female lead. So she's going to be book 3 for me. And I did really like how their story ends up. So she's a flight attendant, and so it's a sports romance. They're all sports romances. She's a flight attendant, and he is a very famous bad boy, a hockey player, basically.
Yes, the story is gorgeous. You're right. I do love her as a female lead. I think that her personal growth arc is also beautiful. Just personally where I slot it. Okay.
Totally understood.
Second book in the series is The Right Move. This is Ryan and Indy's story. Also sports romance.
Yes.
This is a basketball sports romance. She is best friends with Stevie.
Yes.
Met her as a flight attendant, and the male lead, Ryan, is brothers with Stevie.
Yes.
So it's a forced proximity. They move in together, and the sparks fly.
Sparks do fly. So for me, because of the man Ryan Shea is and how absolutely wonderful he is, this is number 1. This is still number 1. It was not dethroned for me.
I get it. This is such a hard pick. I think this whole series is a hard pick. I placed The Right Move as number 2.
Ooh,
just because someone came along who I loved so much that he actually outplaced Ryan. But honestly, it hurts to even say that. Because it hurts to put him in position.
Because Ryan is so perfect. So perfect.
If you want a textbook.
Just wonderful book boyfriend, Ryan Shea. Ryan Shea cannot speak nice enough things. Nice enough. And I also love Indy. Again, another female lead I absolutely love. Perfect. I really love all the leads in the series. Indy is also probably my favorite female lead from the series. Also,
I agree with that. She's definitely my favorite female lead. I do love that point.
Yeah. Would you also say this book has a little bit of Grumpy Sunshine?
Yeah. Definitely Grumpy Sunshine, but it's definitely he falls first. He shows through his actions, which is beautiful.
Yes.
Just the kind of man Liz Tomforde writes.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Okay.
Okay. Book number 3 in this series is Caught Up. This is Kai and Miller. Miller is actually the daughter of the owner of a baseball team. Kai is the pitcher for the baseball team. He has a son, and he is a single dad. And Miller comes along, and her dad kind of talks her into nannying for Kai for the summer. She is a famous chef at a young age, is pretty much traveling everywhere to essentially teach kitchens, improve their desserts menus, is booked out for years, and ends up taking this break because she's kind of running through like what's the right word? Like a block.
Yeah, like a professional block. She's kind of wanting to go in a new path. She's like at a crossroads.
Yeah, so she's struggling to create. And she's expected at all these places, and she's just struggling with her love of making food. And their relationship, gorgeous. What do you rate it?
After all those nice things after all those, that was
I am personally victimized by that rating.
I think it's because it's the tropes we like. We all have different tropes we like.
Very true.
typically don't like the single dad or single parent trope. So I typically don't, for those are a little bit more difficult for me to read just in general. So I feel like that's a factor in it, but we all have tropes that we love.
I eat it up.
But it's still amazing. I would still say like it's a 3-star read for me. It was also probably the only Liz
3-star?
Yeah, 3-star. It's probably the only book in the series I struggled with, especially parts in the middle. But it's still good. Liz Tomforde can't write a bad book. So it's still good. It's still good.
Agree to disagree. This is a 5-star read for me. I eat up this trope, though I do think that's important to note. Love it. Love the story. I think it's beautiful. I did rank this one number 3 in the series. And it's just because, again, someone beautiful came along.
Someone's coming along. Someone is. And
do you want to tell me who comes along?
Yes, it's Isaiah Rose.
Isaiah Rose.
In Play Along.
And how do we know Isaiah?
Because he is also a famous baseball player with Kai. Yes.
And he is brothers to Kai. So he's his younger brother.
Yes.
He has that reformed playboy energy. Has been in love with this chick forever.
Pining again.
Yes, she was engaged. So he thought, off limits, kept living his life, always had an eye for her, sees that the ring goes missing, and guess whose mission it is to grab her?
It's him. It's him. So I put this at number 2. He almost dethroned Ryan Shea, but not quite. Ryan Shea will still always be number 1, but Isaiah Rose is a very close second.
No. Move very aside, close. Ryan. I love you deep down, but nobody does it like Isaiah. He was so in love. His story is beautiful. Like his dedication to her, the work he puts in. Like there is no man like Isaiah. He's number 1 for me. This is the top book, in my opinion. It is her newest one. There will be one more book.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited for that Rio's book, right?
Rio's book.
I'm excited.
We have not met the female lead yet. We have met Rio. He is teammates with Xander. So they are, again, all interconnected, kind of like this found family friendship.
Which is amazing.
It's beautiful to watch them. And they're the kind of found family, what I love about this series, where they actually consistently bring them around. It's not like they're friends and then they've had kids and they're off in the corner. No, you see these characters consistently, and so you constantly get this like beautiful payoff of a story you've finished and seeing them live it out.
It is. It's amazing. I love this series. Like Liz Tomforde just did an amazing job. And I love that it's a sports romance series, but every sport is a little bit different. The characters are all a little bit different. But back to Isaiah Rhodes. Yes, he is amazing. Very close second. Ryan Shea's still up there. But I also just loved his like golden retriever energy. I also love his leading lady, Kennedy. It's just amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Definitely recommend the series. Again, you can find it on Kindle Unlimited.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.